Hey guys, what's up? It's Brianna Muller-Green from designfordollars.com. Oh, checking in with you around lunchtime again, which seems to be my favorite time to check in. So, lots of cool stuff to talk about. Some big news that we just got about print on demand. Awesome webinar that we have tonight. Geez, we've got a lot to talk about, so let's get this shared in a few places and let everybody join us, and then we'll chat. Okay. Money, I don't know. I think I probably just shared it in two of the same groups. Whoops. Okay, one more here. There we go, on my page. I gotta get something easier. This takes too much time, having to share this thing everywhere. So let's see who's joining us. We've got Helen, Merch Boss, in the house. We've got Ryan Brewer. We've got our girl from D4D, Christina Sisson. Thanks, guys, for joining. All right. Let's do one other. So if you're liking this, or liking it, if you're watching it on Facebook right now, if you guys could like it and share it in as many places as possible that pertain to what we do. I'd love to be able to help as many people as I can. So, you know, if you know anybody that's been tempted to get into e-com or into the print-on-demand world, like and share this. You never know what might resonate with someone, you know? All right, I'm done sharing. I think that's plenty. So first thing, I don't know if I missed the first email this morning, but T.Public just announced that they were being acquired. So I'm thinking maybe I missed the Redbubble announcement. I'm thinking it came from both Redbubble and T.Public. This one's from T.Public. This morning we announced Redbubble's acquisition of T.Public. So what does that mean for us? It looks like in general there's probably going to be some logistics that we have to look at for those of you that are selling in the other print-on-demand facilities, but for the most part, it's really positive. Everything looks like it's for a good reason, and that's actually going to be a benefit to us. So their belief in doing this is that actually sales are going to accelerate for you on both of the platforms. I'm not sure if they're going to. It looks like they're going to retain them as separate entities still. So, but there'll be some back end housekeeping type details that I think they're going to be able to integrate and do more efficiently from what I can see. And they'll be able to be more efficient at looking at, you know, copyright issues and art theft and things of that nature. So that was kind of cool, interesting news today. Also, let's talk about what's going on at D4D. We've got another live webinar training tonight. So it's fun because I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you again that have been on the live webinars with us in the past. I see a lot of the same names, which must mean something good, right? It means that they're learning and that they're getting value. And anybody that knows me and knows Duncan and Aaron and our team, like, we're a bunch of overachievers. We will work ourselves to the bone. We want you guys to get good content. We want no BS content. Like, just show us what to do, and like, we're all about action. So a lot of you keep coming back for the webinars, so that's super fun. It's like a little family in there. You'll have to, when you join us, you'll catch on to all the jokes and stuff that probably make no sense if you've never been in one of the webinars. But so tonight what we're doing, well, in the past, let me back up real quick. So in the past we've had crushing keywords. So if you struggle with trying to figure out how to get your designs in front of your target audience, one of the things you need to do is be good at optimization. And it depends on the marketplace, but you gotta know keywords, you gotta know how to look them up. So we have, it's called the offer you can't refuse. You can find that in our training section on design4dollars.com. The other webinar we had in the past was Easy Etsy. That, in our opinion, is the most powerful yet simple and effective way to level up from merch by Amazon. Now, some people are killing it on merch. There are different business strategies over there, whether you're local merch, whether you're designing yourself, on your own. So it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. So if you're finding that you're just not getting the sales there, you're not tearing up, you're feeling kind of like restricted, the next step that makes sense is actually Etsy. And we are partners with Printech, and we've created an Easy Etsy course where we literally walk you through going to the Etsy page, signing up, going to Printech, signing up, connecting them, building the store, putting actual designs in this thing, and you walk away in less than 2 hours with a running store. And then you just add more designs. So we can talk about that some more later, but why I'm really here is I want to talk to you guys about the webinar tonight. We had several polls and surveys out, and one of the resounding results was that you guys needed help with niche and phrase research. And so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to take you on a deep dive niche research. We're going to get into everything from, first of all, how to find a niche, like, if something's off the top of your head, like soccer, right? That seems pretty saturated. So we're going to talk about not only how to find niches that are not saturated, but also how to find sub-niches of niches. Like you can niche down and speak to a smaller audience that will be more passionate if you can speak their language through your designs and your products. We'll talk about things like, where do you even find people with passion? Like, where would I go to do this research if it's just not something that's innate? We'll walk you through that as well. What else? Great phrases. So it's a natural process in our deep dive niche research course. It's going to be natural that you're going to get keywords that will be revealed. So you'll learn how to grab those keywords as we go to like put them in a file for yourself, because let's face it, if you're designing in a niche, there's only so many ways I can say four-wheeler, four-wheeling, and ATV and UTV and all those things when I'm designing for my own brand, right? So you get a bank of keywords going. So you'll be able to accumulate that and learn how to accumulate that. And then phrases. So in this journey, we'll show you how to identify phrases that are trending and popular, but how to scale them so that they're original and that they pertain to your particular audience. We're going to teach you how to be creative and how to get creative, even if, like me, I'm creative in some aspects, but like the whole design thing and art, that has not been second nature. So, and that's for everybody. Not everybody has strengths in every area. So we're going to walk you through all of those things. Also, we have so much fun on our webinars. We can't help but give out some freebies, which we always do for the people that are fast and listening. Let's see. So, obviously you don't want to miss out on that. And then, once you're into our system, like our membership community, which by the way is free, you can just sign up at design4dollars.com. Then you get the hookup all the time on when we run crazy sales, because we've got, a couple of crazy pants behind the scenes here. We're energized, we're excited, we want to help people, and we like to give you guys what we would want to see. So once you're in our free community, you can sign up for our flash notifications, and we'll let you know when we have crazy 75, 85% off sales on designs or on courses. Also, once you get into the family, you get a lot of our products and things at reduced rates. So you get first dibs on stuff, basically, and you get first dibs on early bird rates when you're coming to the training. Okay, so let me show you another little hack strategy for phrase research. I like to show you my junk mail, right? So here's another one, catalog favorites, okay? So this is just, I don't know, it's not even a niche catalog per se, but it's a really, I don't know how I got it, but first thing, obviously, I see the text on the front, right? And then as I flip through here, there's all sorts of different t-shirt ideas. So they have, I graduated in '98, you know? I was a teacher and an assistant principal for 8 years. And so I still value, I love like a hardcover book. I love getting junk mail and like leafing through it and being able to fold the corners over and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of cool. So anyway, I do take a look through these and I find a lot of original ideas. So let's show you an example of scaling. And I apologize, the dogs are going a little psycho in the background. We've got 2 little baby, well, they're not babies, but they're small chihuahuas. What are you girls doing? Okay, and let's see here. Questions, anyone have questions? Okay, cool. All right, and what's up to Drew? Hey, and Pete, and Eric, what's up? And David, hey, thanks for joining. All right, so let me show you a couple of these that are really, really easy to scale. Do I recommend you scale them 500 different times? I mean, I don't know, that's up to you. If you have a bunch of slots to fill, well, yeah, I mean, don't just make one design from it, but like be calculated, do some research behind it. Don't just, on one level, it's a numbers game sometimes, but it's also going to require some research. You know, you can't just go out there and throw a piece of crap up there and expect it to sell. So there is a value to playing the numbers game, but there's value to actually putting in some research before you do this. So let's see here. This one, I mean, this one's probably done to death, but like the top, bacon is the answer. What was the question? So what I would do in this case is, first of all, when I write this down, I don't link to a shirt or I don't show a designer an actual shirt, because let's face it, both you and I and everybody knows if it's in front of you, like you have a tendency to like not be able to get it out of your mind. So let's not copy it. But maybe avocado is the answer, right? So here's what I do though. Before I even write it down, I'm gonna go over to Amazon. Why do I go to Amazon first? Because it's got the most organic traffic, okay? I'm gonna go over to Amazon and I'm going to look up, not this phrase, I'm gonna look up the one that I wanna do, because maybe I'm in a vegetarian niche or a keto niche, right? And I think that would be really cute to do something with avocados. So I'm gonna pop over to Amazon and I'm going to type in the phrase, avocado is the answer. And it says, what was the question? You don't even have to probably type in that whole thing. Just type in avocado is the answer and see what you find. See what there is there, right? For me, a lot of people will tell you, oh, it's not there, so you shouldn't do it. Huh? No, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use creative ideas and original ideas, and that's the way you're gonna take off. So if this is done to death, it's popular, right? It's selling. Like people are buying it because they think it's funny. So take out the word bacon and replace it with something else that pertains to your niche. And of course, trademark, check it, right? And then what I do is when I give this to the designer, I would just write down the phrase, exactly how I want it to look, and then tell them that I want some kind of a cool avocado graphic on there, and then or direct them. I want an avocado character of some sort, right? So let's look at this next one. This will be great for people that are getting into the snarky designs, right? Yo, fish, bite me. And then it's like for fishermen. Like, what could we do? Let's see, instead of yo, fish, bite me. I'm trying to think of a good, maybe an occupation. Or something with farming, maybe. Yo, something. Well, I guess bite wouldn't work then, right? Well, that's not a good one to scale out. I can't think of one off the top of my head for that one. Let's see what else. We've seen this one a million times. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. But, you know, there's still a way in some of these for you to change them up and still have them be really funny and maybe even hit a different audience. Like, you know, with the in my defense, I was left unsupervised. So if it's probably trademarked, if it's not, you could use it. But you could also change up, like, in my defense, I was left without a babysitter, right? And then, like, put something cute and funny on there, like a unicorn. I don't know, and that's eccentric and, like, almost makes no sense. So that's how I approach this whole phrase research thing. Let's see if there's any other questions here. Oh, Christina actually found that. One for the avocado is always the answer. Let's see here. Okay, let's try a couple more since we have time. Let's see. Here's one. If I cut you off, chances are you handed me the scissors. I mean, you could, I don't know, that's super negative, right? But I guess you could change up the tool of scissors. I don't know, that's not really one that I'm is resonating with me. Let's do another page too and see if they have something other than t-shirts, because that's the other little secret to phrase research. I mean, a lot of phrases that are on, like, coffee mugs and stuff, you'll find aren't on t-shirts and hoodies and the host of other things that we can make and print on demand. So get a little crafty when you're Googling things, right? Like, don't just be like, fireman t-shirts. Look for mugs and look for tote bags and sweatshirts and things like that. Here's one too. I tried to be good, but I got bored. So that's pretty plain. It's obviously popular because it's in here. So you trademark check it. You could change it up. I tried to, instead of be good, I tried to behave, but I got bored. And then create, like, a super funny character with, like, some kind of a snarky looking face on them or something. So those are the basic techniques. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, there's a couple of funny ones up here. You can see pet. That's a good one. If you're in some sort of a pet niche or an animal niche, you can search in the complete opposite niche and then utilize it in your actual design or within your niche. So, all right, so those are a couple of strategies. That's just the beginning. I've got so much stuff for you guys tonight that will go way beyond this, into really getting to know your audience, your target audience. First of all, figuring it out, right? Like, if you're like, well, I don't know who my audience is. We'll talk about that. We'll figure that out. We'll walk you through then how to find these passionate markets and how to market to these passionate markets. From beginning to end, we cover everything for that. And you know what? This is the first step you take when you want to go from hobby to business and business to brand and to building something that you're going to own, like on a Shopify site that is 100% yours, and it's a sellable asset. It's an entity that you can flip when you build it. That's like the ultimate goal if you want to go big in e-commerce and in this vein that we're in with print on demand. So this is a piece of that. You gotta know your people. You gotta know who you're targeting. You gotta know how to speak to them, and in a way that they're going to be receiving of it. So that's what we'll talk about tonight. Other than that, hit up the designfordollars.com page. That's a 4 in Design for Dollars. We have been expanding our team tremendously. I mean, we have people from everywhere. Talent like crazy when I'm peeking in on these designs. And just watching people working away in areas in which they have experience and strengths, like, it's mind-boggling. So make sure you check out the artist packs that are coming, that we're starting to add to our website. There's already a bunch of really cool ones on there for artists that are partners with us. And then, of course, we have our RTR packs, and our team is working diligently to create new ones. So you'll see new ones, like, literally refresh during the day, or hop on the messenger bot that we have on our Facebook page, and then you'll know. We'll let you know when we're moving, when we're running sales and when we're doing stuff. So if you want to keep ahead, you got to follow us, right? So with that being said, guys, the link is there for the deep dive niche research tonight. If you have any questions at all, you can hit us up at d4demail@gmail.com. I'll probably go live in a little bit. If anyone thinks of any questions in between then and now, just drop me a message and I will address it later if I do have time. If you can't make it, you can still get in on the early bird registration and rate. All you got to do is hit the link, and if you can't make it, we'll get you everything. We'll get you the goodies and obviously the replay of the course. So. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get to my next appointment. So take care, guys, and I will see you in a little bit. Have a good one.